Hey you guys, and welcome to my kitchen, Midnight Munchies and more. I am your chef Charisse, and today we are going to jump on that bandwagon trend, sis. Starbucks pumpkin cream cold brew, new drink out this year. I've been seeing all these YouTubers, everybody out here reviewing it and taste testing it. Well, that shit ain't vegan. So you know what we're gonna do today? We gonna make it vegan, and we're gonna see how legit it actually is. Now, before I get started, I did want to mention I do have a Patreon now. So if you want to become a patron of this channel, please help support this channel so I can make more recipes like this for you. Because I got a little treat to show you why. I got spend a little extra money for a little something special. So you can check that out below. I've got a lot of tiers. Link below, a lot of different cool behind the scenes, like exclusive funness. So I also want to say thank you to the patrons that have already become patrons. The ones that are, I believe, the Cupcake Friends, your names are down below. So I told you I'd give you a shout out, and I'll give you a shout out, and it's down below, and I thank you so much. And let's jump in. Cold brew got me some kind of way. Okay. Quick cold brew. I've made this before for y'all, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it again for you, okay? So, Starbucks Espresso Roast is my favorite. She's strong as fuck. I'm out here Lorelai Gilmore. But it's like $6 at the Walmart. So I'm gonna put about half of it in here. And then I'm gonna fill her up all the way with water. Holy shit. Look at her. Oh, it smells so good. Put the lid on, gonna give her a shake. Just remember this glorious pitcher who nothing comes out because she's secure. You can get from Ellie's Best, which if you use my code Midnight Munchies, you can get 10% off. Hi, how are you? So I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator and let it do its marinating thing, and we'll talk tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so it's the next day. You know what? Who am I kidding? That's a lie. That is a bold-faced lie. It is not the next day. It is like 2 days later because chronic illness. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Ellie's nut milk bag. It's literally just like this little thing. Obviously, you can see mine is like nice and beautifully coffee stained because it's literally what I use it for the most. So we're going to stick it in this jar, and it has this cool thingy that you can make it a little bit tighter on her, okay? And then I'm gonna take my big old hoopananny and I'm gonna pour, oh my gosh, she's heavy. Oh my God, look at that luscious cold brew. Oh, get every bit that you can. Okay, so fun fact, with the leftover coffee grounds, you can do a couple things with them so you don't waste them. You can spread them in your garden for helping the soil, keep some of the pests out. You can put it in a bowl in your refrigerator to neutralize odors. Shit, you can even mix it with some coconut oil for an exfoliating scrub. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this out and I'm gonna squeeze the rest of the goodness out of those grounds. And then I just turned her inside out, turned her into sauerkraut, whatever. And I rinse her in hot water, and I just do this action to really get it all out of there, make sure I got all my grounds. And then I'm gonna open her up and hang her upside down to dry. Don't forget the link below for Ellie's Best Bigger Better Nut Milk Bag will be below. Make sure you use my code Midnight Munchies for 10% off. You will not be sorry. You have seen me use this for a lot of things, for cucumber juice, for the spicy cucumber margaritas. You can juice things, and instead of using a juicer, just blend them, put them in here, strain them out. If you want to get the water out of your shredded zucchini for zucchini bread, you can do it in here. Just squeeze out the zucchini, use that. What else? Oh, of course, oat milk. You all see me make that a million times. Almond milk, cashew milk, pistachio milk, all the milks that are non-dairy. Okay, so all I did was just rinse her out. I didn't even bother washing it because A, who got time for that? B, there was coffee in it. We're just putting coffee back in it. So the only reason I rinsed it out was to get all of those little coffee grounds out. We're gonna pour her back in here like so. Oh my God. And then because we have some space left and it's super strong, I'm gonna go ahead and add some extra cold water right to the top, put my lid on, give her a shake, and that is it, folks, for cold brew. Like, I cannot tell you how easy it is. Like, oh my God, you have to like strain it and da 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 da. But look at all of this cold brew. Look at all of this that's gonna sit in my refrigerator all week long for me to have coffee. So every morning, you know, chronic illness, depression, anxiety, this, that, and the other, I don't have to set up my coffee pot and make coffee. I can just pour it. I'm good to go. I forgot to mention that I got this at the Walmart. So this is a coconut cream. And what I did when I put the cold brew in the fridge, I turned her upside down and I let her chill in there so that when we open her up, all the cream is sitting on top that we can easily scoop out where the water has sunk to the bottom. As you can see, as I'm scooping, you see how there's water on the bottom. So you can throw it away, you can discard it, or you can save it to put in like smoothies or something. You know, you do you, boo. Okay, so now here comes the fun part. We have a 1/4 cup of canned pumpkin, again from the Walmart. Girl, you know I love the Walmart. I have 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. That's gonna help sweeten this up. If you find that you need it more sweet or less sweet, like, do you? You know, I don't know how much more often I can say it. Just do you, like, make it yours. I also have 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and I have 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. I'm gonna pop that in there as well. I'm gonna save a little extra pumpkin pie spice to sprinkle on top like Starbucks does. And if you don't have, like, if you can't find pumpkin pie spice in the store, you can make your own, which I have a recipe for that in my e-cookbook, Secret Recipes of a Vegan Bakery, which will be linked below. So you can use beaters. I think I'm gonna go in here and just like hand whisk it and just like, we're just gonna start going in there. Oh my God, 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 look at how thick, oh my God. Yeah, we just gonna use some arm power here, y'all, and we're gonna make sure that she gets a little bit more thicker, like kind of like that, you know, that coconut cream whipped topping that I made for that pina colada cake, kind of like that, except we're not gonna go the full way because we still want her to be like not as thick as whipped cream because it's like a latte, like sweet cream bonanza. So I'm gonna save you from watching me whisk this. Okay, so I gave her a little bit of a taste, and I actually think I'm going to, for my liking, give her just a little bit more pumpkin spice and just a little bit more maple syrup. And I'm gonna whisk her up, and you see how like, that's pretty much it, sis. I'm gonna put her in the refrigerator, and you can just store this in an airtight container in the refrigerator for the week, so you can just pull it out when you're trying to make your cold brew in the morning. You guys, what? Tell me that don't look like, hi, how are ya? Yes, I have a Starbucks cup, and yes, we don't have a Starbucks in our town. We had to travel far and wide just to get this cup, just to be like, we out here. Oh, you know what? I just realized the thumbnail has this cup. Like I was trying to surprise you in the intro. What the fuck? Okay. So here we go. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. I think I put too much stuff on top. Oh my. You give me a towel.
Yeah.
Apparently these sippy cups are not made for me. I haven't had these since Starbucks switched over for no straws. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, so I'm sorry. You get like the cold brew first, and then that cream on top comes in at the finish. Here are my thoughts. Pumpkin spice latte, who? Okay, I have not had a pumpkin spice latte in years, obviously. But I used to drink them all the time. They were my most favorite thing at Starbucks in the fall. I think this wins over pumpkin spice lattes from what I remember. And then it starts like mixing in as you drink it. Oh, girl. You want to just sit here and watch me drink coffee all day? Because I'm living for that. Okay, full written recipe, as per usual, will be linked below, midnightmunchiesandmore.com. That is so good. That's like, because it's not like heavy pumpkin and it's not heavy sweetness. You can really taste the cold brew, which is what I love. Like, I don't like super over sweet drinks. I like to taste the coffee, you know what I mean? Like, give me some coffee. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, just make it. I don't know. I mean, I'm just sitting here just moaning on camera for you because I can't even express to you how delicious that is. Highly recommend. I'm gonna make Greg one. He don't even know his mind about to be blown, and I'll catch you next time.
Oh, good night kisses while he wishes and reminisces. His eyes kissing while he waits for the full moon above. Oh, ivory dove, passionate love, listening closely, positioning my intuition for her nutrition and ambition, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning, get up.